Good afternoon. It's good to see everybody here. I just want to thank you all so much for coming out today. Paul, if you want to do your whistle. All right. All right. We just want to say a few things, a few words of thanks to you all for coming out and volunteering your time today. This is really critical to us to have this project be kicked off in this fashion. And it's really exciting to be able to introduce our mayor today. One of the things that he's always talked about since he's taken over is inclusive and a tight community, and actually coming together as a community to solve big problems. And so that's what makes it extra special that you all have come together here today, dedicated your time and your efforts to help us kick off this very important Gateway project. And so it's my honor to introduce the mayor of the city of Albuquerque, Mayor Tim Keller.
Thanks, everybody. Well, we are very excited to be here today, and me especially, in a sense that, sometimes like good surprises happen. There's bad surprises and good surprises in our town. This is a great one. So as everyone in Albuquerque knows, we're at our Old Lovis Hospital. This was a place of hope and healing for thousands of people every day. And we are on a quest, on a journey to return that promise to the city. And this, of course, is our Gateway Center. It's our Gibson Health Hub. And hopefully this year we're going to reach that sort of 1,000 people a day of hope and healing that we're providing again. But to do that, it has taken a huge effort from our city staff to even our community who voted on the funding for this project, and a whole host of others, partners from the county to city council and to a bunch of nonprofits who are bringing this place back to life. But we desperately need help when it comes to renovation. And one of them was actually a wonderful new paint job. So I was extremely excited when I heard about the offer we got today. So I want to tell you a little bit about it for the public who's going to be tuning in here. We are grateful to essentially the Painting Contractors Association. Give them a round of applause. So for folks who aren't here with us, they're having a convention at our convention center. And that's a great thing in general. So thanks for coming to Albuquerque. Welcome to Albuquerque. And they're so giving that they like to do a service project before their convention. And so they picked painting a huge portion of this facility as their service project. So we have painters, expert painters from all over the country now working on the Gateway today. So for all of our visitors, first, thank you so much. And so the first coat of paint they're doing in some sleeping areas where people will actually soon sleep who are experiencing homelessness and other challenges as they get back on their feet. And they're also painting this iconic lobby, which I know everyone in our town remembers and also is desperately in need of a new paint job. And I also want to make sure that part of this was getting ready for the painters. So our Gateway staff, which has done an outstanding job, let's give them a round of applause. I know many of them are here. And so a little bit about the value that the painters are providing here. This is the equivalent of $400,000. That is a huge donation to the city, and materials and labor, and over 1,200 painting hours equivalent. Thank you so much. So we're going to hand it over to some of the companies that we all recognize and know and love that cover our walls and our places of business here in just a minute. But first, we're going to start with some remarks from the Painters Contractors Association. But I would just also add that for me, I'm also getting a quick update on what it's like to be a commercial painter. So way back in college and high school, I was a commercial painter for 2 years, for 2 summers. And so, I do, at times, I miss being out on the ladder, especially on a beautiful day when I need a tan and so forth, listening to some nice heavy metal music. Those were wonderful memories that I had. And so really appreciate also the profession. And so thank you for what you do to make the spaces we live in and the spaces we see beautiful each and every day. So with that, Jason Paris from the Painting Contractors Association. There you are.
I'll keep this very brief. The PCA is a nonprofit association, has 140 years of history. At its core, we're about helping people. We're here to help one another. And that's why this is such an easy partnership for us to come into the city of Albuquerque, working with the mayor and the people around here. This is a center for helping people, and that's what we're all about, and we love this partnership. So thank you. Hand over to Belinda from Sherwin-Williams.
Thank you, thank you. Well, this is an honor to be part of this project as well. We've been involved for quite a few months planning this, so thank you so much to the City of Albuquerque for helping us with all of the logistics, getting everything ready. PCA for allowing us to partner with you. It's such an honor. We're proud partners and sponsors of the Painting Contractors Association for many, many, many years. And so this is another level of partnership and that we're really happy to be part of. So this iconic lobby as well, we're so proud to have given the opportunity to donate the product and our time and labor as well. Big thanks to the local team, Monica Artur, who's our local district manager, putting it all together as well, bringing the team to help with not only the product, but also the hands. And thank you so much to everyone here, all of the painters coming from all over across the U.S. and Canada. First time doing an event like this, so we couldn't be more happy and proud to be part of this event, so thank you.
Let's see, who do we have next?
Craig is up.
Benjamin Moore, Craig.
Yeah, let me make sure that we can hear. Can you guys hear us okay back there? Okay.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Craig with Benjamin Moore, and I echo the sentiments. I mean, this is a real opportunity for us. We've been partners with the PCA for a very long time, and painting contractors are really what we do day in and day out. And to have an opportunity to give back to Albuquerque with our core constituency, these fantastic painters who care so much about this community and their own, is a true honor. So we're thrilled to be a part of it. This is an amazing project. I mean, the ability to donate the product for the sections in which we're doing is incredible. And the work that's coming out of it is really going a long way for the city, and I really couldn't be prouder to be a part of it. So special thanks especially to Mark Padilla, our local colleague here, who's been a quarterback on the ground for weeks and doing the great work here. And again, thanks so much for letting us be a part of it, and we really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, and then, I think we're actually, so we'll take do you want to do a few questions?
Yeah, so we'll take a few questions, and then we've got get Mayor up on the lift for a little painting demo.
All right, let me do this though before we do questions. So, because we have so many out-of-towners. Just so while you're painting, you can appreciate this lobby. So of course we have our Zia symbol, the symbol of perfect friendship among united cultures, which is our state oath or something like that. And there's like 4 bars that represent different things, like 4 stages of life and things like that. And so that's our Zia symbol. More on that if you're interested, just look it up. But also the colors. So the colors that you see here are the colors of our city, in a sense that our mountains turn watermelon. So Sandia Mountains, that means watermelon in Spanish. So that's kind of this maroon color. And then the sky is always turquoise. So this really is like a visualization of our town. So enjoy that as you sort of work in this really cool, iconic space. So with that, any questions? Yeah.
I know you guys are getting ready to open up this Gateway Center. The project obviously helps to get that even more ready. If you care to share an update on how things are looking, the progress report, and when we may expect the doors to be fully open.
That's a great one. And I think first off, we can provide you kind of specific months and whatnot. But basically, we're looking at opening our medical respite center and our 24/7 emergency drop-off facility late spring, let's say, to summer. Is that, I'm making sure Carol's right? So late spring and summer, and that's going to be, those facilities are all on the back end. So we're, months, not years away from opening those 2 things. And then, of course, right now we are using this as an emergency homeless shelter during the cold months. And lastly, this facility already helps about 300 people every day. So we're moving from 300 to about 500 this summer, and then hopefully 1,000 sort of next winter. Yeah, so all very soon. Anything else, Carol? She's right, the expert's right behind you. All right. Okay, any other questions?
I think you mentioned it was a $400,000 equivalent donation. Do you want to talk about how huge that is for the city to have that kind of help?
You know, it is. We're so grateful for the $400,000 donation. We've received donations big and small from a lot of folks, but we do know one thing that happened at this facility is it's huge and it's also old. So we knew this when we bought it, but it requires a lot of, HVAC and electrical and plumbing. And so one of the things that, we're spending the money on the things that need it most, like those things. But everyone appreciates a new paint job. And that's what really brightens it up and livens it up and cleans it up. And so that was something we were kind of saving near the end, hoping we had enough money. And now we're able to actually just get it done. All right, that's pretty good. Thanks so much, everybody.